the virtual reunion for his Apple TV Plus show The Me You Can't See: A Path Forward, which was co-created with Oprah Winfrey, aired on Thursday. Both Harry and Oprah spoke with experts and people who had appeared in the original documentary to continue the conversation of mental health and emotional well-being. During the show, Harry also spoke with actress Glenn Close about the element of shame that family members felt once they realize their loved one is struggling. Harry said, "As parents, as siblings, certainly from what I've learned, there's an element of shame we feel, because we're like, how could we not have seen it? But we all know, when people are suffering and people are struggling, that we're all incredibly good at covering it up for those that know that we're covering it up." The 36-year-old and Meghan Markle relocated to California in March 2020, so they could focus on their privacy and mental well-being. However, reports of a rift between Harry and Prince William had been circulating for some time, and the Duke of Sussex referred to his relationship with his brother as having good days and bad days. However, before the fallout between the brothers, unearthed reports have shown that Harry almost spent £24,000 on a Lewis Carroll Through the Looking Glass book set, for his second nephew Prince Louis. A family friend to the royals spoke with The Sun to explain the intent behind the expensive gift, noting that it would have been a tribute to Diana. The family friend said, "One of Harry's happiest childhood memories was being read a bedtime story by his mother. She loved all the old classics, and Harry had the brilliant idea of starting a little library of first editions for Louis, Charlotte, and George to enjoy as they get older." The family friend further added that Harry decided to purchase an £8,000 Winnie the Pooh book set by A. Milne instead because he was his favourite author as a child. Harry is thought to have purchased the book from Peter Harrington in London. He wanted the 1926 edition, which only had 30,000 copies during its first release. In 2018 biography Harry: Conversations with the Prince, author Angela Levin talks about the excitement Harry had when he became an uncle for the first time in 2013 with the birth of Prince George. She said that Harry said that he had to cuddle the baby prince, who at the time was crying his eyes out, and that Harry thought it was fantastic to have another addition to the family. He also joked and said his only hope was that William knew what he was doing, as he knew how expensive babysitting charges could be. And, when Zara Tindall's daughter Lena was born, her husband Mike Tindall spoke with reporters about Harry. Mike said, "Obviously, Harry is godfather to Lena, but we've got a great group of young ones in the family now. Harry, he's busy, but he loves playing with them all, and he'll be a good dad." Before the move, Harry was unable to see his nieces and nephews due to the coronavirus pandemic. Now that Harry lives on another continent, it is probably even more difficult for him to be the doting uncle that he wants to be. His niece, Princess Charlotte, celebrated her 6th birthday earlier this month, and her younger brother Prince Louis turned 3 on April 23. Harry's son, Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor, celebrated turning 2 on May 6, 4 days after his cousin Charlotte.